Okay, so we just started some work with the Import Plus module or Python Input Plus module. So let's go back to working with numbers. So I'm going to change this function to input num. Um. Okay, so what we can also do, there's even more cool things that we are able to do with this. So let's say I want the user to enter some sort of minimum value. So what we can do is I'm still going to say enter a number, but then let's put space, and then I'm going to say min is equal to 10. So let's run it. Let's run it. Sometimes this website is not exactly fast, but there we go. Enter a number. I'm going to say 5. And it says number must be at minimum 10. So then I say 15. And then it prints like normal. So, very cool way if you need your user to enter some specific value. So if you remember the very first video in this series, we needed them to enter a positive number. So you could say that minimum must be 0. So then if I enter like -5, it has to be at least at 0. Okay. Oh, and also this would the input num function does take floats, so you can put a decimal value in there if you wanted to. So just be aware of that. Anyway, there's also just a lot of other stuff we could do. So instead of min, we can use greater than, and then I could say my value must be strictly greater than, let's do 4. So I'm going to run it, enter a number. If I enter 4, it must be greater than 4. So if I enter 5, then it works. Just like min, you could also use max as a keyword. So if my maximum is 4, I try to enter like 6. The number must be maximum 4, so I enter 1, and it works. There is also, you can get just like, I don't know, super fancy. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to say my minimum is at 4. And also, I can add another condition that's less than 6. So if I run it now, you see I have this like symbol here. And I put like, let's say I put 6. Number must be less than 6. How about 3? Number must be a minimum of 4. So do 5, and 5 ends up working. So this is just a quick way to like identify, all right, I'm actually inputting a number. It doesn't really affect the code in any way. It's just another prompt. But all this stuff on the side here is affecting the types of inputs I should be getting. And it's just a very handy way to reduce some of the work that we might have to do.